Top 10 Korean action movies to watch right now. Fight, chase, war, and revenge? Here are some of the great action movies from South Korea to get you an adrenaline rush. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel Netflix Tops, where we tell you about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Now grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of this video, because today's video is going to list down the top 10 Korean action movies to watch right now. So let's get started. Number 10. The Villainess. The Villainess takes ultra-violence to a whole new level. It opens with a gripping first-person perspective hit that plays out like a shooter game, and then moves into a complex story of Suk-hee moving back and forth through time to her surreal training as an assassin and the transformation of her identity. Whenever the action gets rolling in this film, hold on for a wild ride. The motorcycle sword fight in a tunnel was so influential that it inspired an homage in John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, but the mind-blowing cinematography of The Villainess remains unmatched. And as films go, The Villainess is very wet. When it isn't raining, it's showered in arterial sprays, as well as the pitter-patter of gurgling blood. So weird, so wild, and so cool. If there's only one Korean action film in your queue, it should be The Villainess. Number 9. Snowpiercer. Coming from South Korea and directed by one of its most acclaimed and popular directors of all time, Bong Joon-ho, but full of famous Hollywood stars such as Chris Evans, Jamie Bell, and Tilda Swinton. Snowpiercer is one of the most gripping and talked about sci-fi action movies of the last decade. It is set in the future after a climate change experiment has killed everyone besides the people who boarded the train called Snowpiercer. It is a train that travels around the globe, where passengers are divided into classes, and where everything starts to slowly change when these divisions end up in new class systems. Some of the passengers will strongly disapprove of those changes. Number 8. Train to Busan. Directed by Young Sang-ho, Train to Busan tells the frightening story of passengers on a train struggling to survive from Seoul to Busan in between a zombie apocalypse. This movie is the most realistic, tear-jerking zombie movie ever made. Props for this also go to all the actors who made their characters feel like ordinary people reacting to a zombie apocalypse. Jung Yo plays the hero father, Soik Woo, who has the most intense character development in the movie. Gung Yo shows his excellence by going from a father who does not have much time with his daughter to a father who would do anything to protect her. Additionally, Train to Busan is a cinematic phenomenon in which the camera angles aid in all zombie versus human action in the best ways possible. It is bound to keep viewers at the edge of their seats because of the simple yet perfectly executed storyline, which has been appreciated internationally. Fans can never and will never forget the bittersweet ending, enough to make anyone cry, and making the movie a repeat favorite. Number 7. The Outlaws. Directed by Kang Yong-sung, The Outlaws is based on actual events in 2007 of a turf war that broke out between Chinese and Korean gangs. The movie shows a Seoul detective, Mae Suk-do, Mae Dong-suk, attempting to keep peace in the neighborhood. This police versus gangster action thriller is a cool movie because of its watertight script and well-executed action scenes. Mae Dong-suk gives a terrific performance by making his character of the strong-minded detective, Mae Suk-do, feel very realistic. Though movies of this genre are usually slow-paced, The Outlaws is the opposite, which is why viewers never get bored. Chock full with humor, this is an epic movie with high-quality production and a must-watch for lovers of the genre. Number 6. Veteran. Directed and written by Ryu Seung-won, Veteran tells the story of a determined police officer, Sao Do-chal, who tries to stop a rich kid, Jo Tae-oh, from buying his way out of every crime. This movie is surprisingly very gritty and intense for an action comedy, as the story develops into a dark chess game of cop versus criminal as the film progresses. The director does an excellent job of presenting the characters in a way that will instantly change the audience's perspective of them. One minute the audience will root for the antagonist, and the next they will utterly despise him. This also shows the superb acting skills of the actors, adding realism to the characters from daily life or interactions with colleagues. The action is top-notch with real-life martial arts and successful portrayals of the punch's impacts. Touching upon themes of corruption and social classes, Veteran is a must-watch action comedy. Number 5. New World. Undercover cops, gangs, and underground crime seem to be the primary essentials for action movies. In this film by Park Hung-jung, New World deals with the intricacies of gangs and police forces. You can watch incredible action and drama scenes with many great actors from Korean cinema, such as Lee Jung-jae and Choi Min-sik. The film revolves around Jae Sung, an undercover cop tasked to infiltrate the renowned gang Gold Moon. With his life on the line, he must decide between his duties or the camaraderie he found among the gang members. Number 4. Hunt. Hunt is an espionage action film and directorial debut of Netflix's renowned actor Lee Jung-jae. With the fight between South and North Korea, both countries are hot on each other's trails. With a mole in the agency, two Korean CIA agents must know who it is before endangering the state's secrets. Number 3. Assassination. Set in 1933, this action crime drama takes us back to the time when Korea was occupied by the Japanese army and when the Korean resistance started to plot against their enemies. Many of them have been sent to China and are now trying to act from afar. Their plan is to assassinate the Japanese commander, but their best sniper, An Ok-yoon, who is serving her time in a Shanghai prison. The resistance agent is sent to get her and her comrades out, but soon the Japanese find out about this plan, and the Koreans figure out that there is a traitor among them. This is when the real action begins, since An Ok-yoon doesn't only need to flee the Chinese prison, but also face the Japanese army and a special hitman who needs to kill her. The Japanese occupation of Korea is the most influential part of their history. This action and espionage film, written by Dong-hoon Choi and Ki-cho Lee, will give you more entertaining and action-packed look into the era. It has everything you want in a spy thriller movie, including a mole in the system. With the Korean dissatisfaction rising, various rebels form a plan to kill the Japanese commander. With their best sniper, An Ok-yoon in prison, they must do everything to get her out and do the impossible task. Number 2. Extreme Job. Want some comedy twist to your action film? Extreme Job by Byung-hyun Lee is here to deliver. With 5 undercover police on the hunt for the local drug traffickers, they must go undercover as a small restaurant owner. Wacky and action-packed hijinks ensue, leading them closer and closer to the crime. Extreme Job is amongst the most prolific films in 2019. It earned wide acclaim not just with the audience, but with critics as well. The lighthearted yet gripping action comedy film won various awards and is a commercial success. Number 1. A Hard Day. Detective Go Gyung-so has had an awful day where everything happened in the last 24 hours. His wife sent him a divorce notice, his mother passed away, and he and his colleagues are being investigated by police over possible embezzlement. And as this wasn't enough, this action thriller introduces us to a game of cat and mouse after Go Gwon-so commits a fatal hit and run and hides the body in his mother's coffin. He soon receives a mysterious phone call from a person who claims he's seen everything and starts threatening him. As the plot begins to thicken, Gwon-so is more and more involved in this nightmare of crime and bad choices. And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.